Hey there, good morning. Do you ever have one of those days where you just feel amazing and you do so much and you want to keep doing more? Yeah, that's one of those days for me. So what I'm going to share with you, I'm going to do another burn circuit. We'll call this the third one, focusing on your shoulders. And of course you'll get a leg workout since you're doing some compound exercises. So this is a third one of this. And everything is 12 reps. So what you're going to do is an overhead press with a sumo squat. So you're going to go down. And then you do these moves very slow so you can feel it even more. And these workouts are great if you're low on time. This way, because you're working more than one muscle group. And in these exercises, you want to do anywhere from 10 to 12 reps. So if it's too easy, then you need to add more weight. And if it's too hard, you need to go lighter. Okay, there's that exercise. We'll move on to the next. So this exercise is a lunge with a calf raise, but I kind of tweaked my knee about 2 weeks ago now, and I'm just being very cautious. And I think for this one, I'm not even going to use any weights. So what you're going to do, get into a lunge, go down, raise that calf right here, come back up. And then you're going to do 12 on each leg. Come down, raise up that calf, come back up. And then you can also use weights for this, which you really should, but I'm just being careful. I don't want to put no more stress on my body, so I'm doing it this way. And you see how slow I'm going? Even though I don't have weights, since I'm going so slow, I can really feel it in those leg muscles, even without weights. Now you're going to do the other leg. And if there's more than one leg, I'm just going to show you once on one leg, and then just make sure you do the other. So now I did my left leg, so now I'm going to do the right leg. You do the same. And all the exercises we use one leg. I'm just going to show you once because you got the idea of the exercise. And just so you know, I'm no fitness expert or anything. I don't know why. I have fun creating these videos. I see different things. I work out with different things I've seen, and I just like sharing them with you guys. So now I'll do this leg, and then we'll move on to the next. So on this exercise, you're going to do a squat with the lateral raise, and when you go slower, it's much more effective. And if I'm going with a lighter weight because I'm going so slow. But when you go faster, you can actually go with a heavier weight. But when you're going slow, you feel it that much more. So what you're going to do, come down and do a squat. Squat. See, just really slow. And this makes the exercise feel even more intense. So normally I would use 10s if I was going faster, or even sometimes 12s. But since I'm going lighter and slower, I'm only using gates, and boy, can you feel that. Don't they say slow and steady wins the race? Remember, anywhere from 10 to 12 reps on each move. And do one more. Doesn't that burn? Okay, I'm going to show you the next one. The next exercise is a lunge with a frontal press. And again, I'm only going to show you on one leg. And then just remember to do the opposite leg because you already know what to do since I showed you on the first one. So what you're going to do, you're going to grab the weights this way this time. Do a lunge, come up, press. Do a lunge. I was going a little too fast. And I kind of bring my leg up because I'm just being extra cautious too. See, I noticed I didn't have my footing right, so yeah, always adjust if you don't. Oh yeah, it's like when you go slow, you can feel it so much more, can't you? I think I'll be able to only do 10 on this one. See, my legs are getting fatigued. One more to make it to 10. Okay, now do the other leg. So you'll do the left leg this time, because I did the right last time. And just, as long as it's the opposite leg, make sure you do that. Then I'll show you the next exercise. There's another lower body exercise. It's a squat with a calf raise. But since I'm being very careful on this knee, I'm going to do the same thing, because if you go very slow, you can still really work those muscles even without weights as well. And if you have the weights, you're just going to have them like right here, and then come up and do the calf squat, but try not to rock forward. But I'm just doing it without the weights, since I want to be extra careful. And I'm going to probably put my hand on the wall to make sure I'm guiding right. And adjust my feet. And come up. And then me touching the wall, it kind of makes it easier for me to do that calf raise as well. So you can do it with weights or without weights. if you're like me and doing this without weights, don't you still feel it? And I honestly feel like in this kind of move, the weights can possibly throw you off as well, too. I'm going to do the full 12 since I'm not using weights either. I've got 2 more. Oh yeah, you can still feel that burn. We gotta do what we can to modify and just be safe. And that's exactly what I'm doing. But if you can do it with weights, do it with weights. More power to you because we want to get stronger. I will down the road, but right now I'm just being very, very careful. So this move is gonna be a squat with a deltoid raise. And I feel like when I do a sumo squat, I feel like I'm more balanced than doing a lunge. And that's just me, too. Because I had a lot of earaches when I was a kid, and sometimes I think that can affect my balance, too. So, yeah, that's another reason I really got to be careful. So what you're going to do, come down, sumo squat, raise. And see, you're still going very slow. And it's amazing. Usually I can lift so much heavier. Like I say, when you go slow, then you feel it so much more. Like I say, when you even go slow, you can actually do some of these exercises and still really feel it. And another idea for you too, if you got a mirror, check your form too. And if you don't, like a long mirror, you can record yourself to make sure you're holding everything like you should. Okay, there I go. Now the next move for you guys. Okay, so now you're going to do another squat with the overhead press. So you're going to go down slow. Actually, I didn't even have the weights right. So let's do that again. And see how I kind of rotate my shoulders and do that move? I'm just counting that as 2 since I messed up on that. I'm really starting to feel that. My shoulders are on fire. One more. Yeah, you can really feel that one. That's what I mean, when you go slow, you feel it so much more. Okay, let's do the next one. Are you ready for the next one? Let's do a side lunge with an upright row. So do a side lunge. Come back up. Upright row. And see, if you wanted to do this workout a little faster, not go as slow, you can do it that way. Especially, say, if you're short on time, you don't have a long time. But if you can go slow, you'll challenge your body so much more. I really love mixing out my workouts, doing different things. This way it makes it harder for my body to plateau, and then I keep it guessing. One more after this. And now you'll do the other leg. Go slow and do the other leg. Then I'll show you the next exercise. Are you guys ready for the last exercise? Again, I'm not using weights to be safe with my body. Like I mentioned, I had some issues with my knees. And I'd rather not put any extra pressure on it since I'm doing a double leg move again. And this time you're going to be doing a sumo squat, and if you have the weight, you can hold them right here when you go down. But I'm going to hold this to make sure I keep the right move. Come down, calf raise. And then I'm going to do the full 12. And then when you're lightly tapping something, kind of makes it easier to get that calf raise. So I feel like this is a hard move, and I want to make sure I'm doing it. I think that's fine, isn't it? Yeah, when you go slow, don't you feel it? Getting there, 3 more. 2 more. Last one. There you guys go. Like I say, just different ways to work your body, different moves that you don't always see, and I'm just sharing them with you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, stay strong, and I love you.